Hello, this is Mary from Mary's Home Sweet Home Creations, and I'm here to show you some things that I am doing today. After going to the store yesterday for big shopping, I picked up a roasted chicken that they have at Sam's Club because I was so tired and um, I have fibromyalgia, so I get really sore when I push it and do too much. And that big shopping was something I put off for a while now. So I got the chicken and I brought it back to show you what to do with that chicken. And it only costs $5 for something, almost $5. And it's a whole chicken roasted. So last night I ate a leg and thigh. That's the dark meat. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the chicken and all the things you can do with this whole chicken. I usually buy skinless, boneless breasts. And so I've always done that because I can do a lot with that and it's not as fatty and my kids all like white meat. I have one that likes dark. I'm the only, and I like dark, but most of them like white meat. So it was easier just to get the breasts and not try and fight over the breasts when you buy whole chicken. So, but I like the dark one. So I'll show you some of the things uh, that you could discover and make really a lot of this $5 chicken go a long way. So what I did was I pulled off all of the skin from the chicken and all of I deboned it by pulling it apart, which is easy when it's cooked. Now, raw chicken, if you're gonna cut that up in pieces, you're gonna do it totally different. But way easier if you cook the chicken and then take it apart. So I took the skin off. That is the wing, part of the wing, and this is the other piece of it. Okay, that's white meat. So the breast and the wings are the white meat, and then the thighs and the legs are the dark meat. So after taking all of that off, now this leg and thigh is still put whole because I wanted to keep the dark meat separate. Okay, and then I'll show you the bone. This is the breastbone right here. Okay, now when you buy a frozen skinless breast, you're getting like half of that breast on each side of that bone. But actually, the whole breast is both sides of that. And that's a lot of meat. And with the wings, you could see this is all white meat that came off that chicken. So I could do a lot of things with that amount of chicken. On the other side of this is the backbone. And on the backbone, there's a couple pieces of meat in here that are dark. And so you really want to get the most you can out of it. You're going to pull that off also. Okay. So that's all. Um, Now, if you're like making chicken soup, you can put all this in the freezer and pull it out and make some chicken soup by boiling it all and then straining out your bones and everything. My husband doesn't really care for that if he knows that all this was in there. So sometimes I'll just use chicken broth and use the breast. So, but most people don't mind it. So now, so with this chicken breast, I'm going to show you. You can take that $5 chicken and create several different meals. So if you take your breasts and you cut them up, you could make an Alfredo, right? Make your noodles and then your this sauce here is a gluten-free Alfredo. Okay, that brand is gluten-free. So if you can see that clearly. And this one is actually 4 cheese. I liked that one when I tried it, so that's why I got it again. This one is not labeled gluten free. It's got dairy and eggs, milk, eggs, and it doesn't really say about gluten free things, but without it, you don't know for sure if you're celiac or very sensitive. Okay, so you can make your noodles, your cut up your chicken and put some onions in it and some um, spices, some Italian spices, and put it in a pan, and then add your Alfredo, and you have lean, Alfredo chicken. So the other thing you can do is to take that chicken and add some beans, kidney beans here, black beans, some diced tomatoes, add some pepper, some um, spices, some hot spices, garlic, and cook that up in a pan. And you can make some burritos. You can make a chicken enchiladas with it. And I brought out these little tortillas, and those are good for making little enchiladas. Or you use the corn ones if you're gluten free. The corn tortillas are gluten free because they're made out of corn. So then I have my Mexican style 4 cheese blend here that I use for a lot of things, and that can be used on the burritos, the enchiladas, um, or you could just make a chicken salad out of this. You can make a chicken salad sandwich. Um, and then also you could I made tamale pie one time on my video. You could use this gluten-free cornbread. This one says gluten-free also. You could make this, put it in the bottom of the pan, and then add your chicken burrito ingredients. Um, and add the cheese and the sour cream at the end. Make a tamale pie. You can also take enchilada sauce and make those chicken enchiladas. So, with that much meat, you could do a lot of things. So, just so you know, you're trying to save money and you want to do something different and new. Um, those roasted chickens are usually in the grocery stores, not just Sam's, but I've seen them in Super One or Albertsons or anyways, if you picked one of those up, you can get a lot of meals out of that chicken. And if you decide to make chicken soup, you have lots of chicken soup with all that chicken. So I just wanted to kind of explain to you that. I know a lot of people buy their chicken already cut and maybe don't know what to do with the whole chicken. But if you just like the white, you can take the dark off and give it to someone who likes dark meat. There's always somebody in the family that usually likes the dark meat. But like I kept this separate, so I'll take that apart also and keep the dark and the light, and then you could do some of each in what you're making. Okay. And today is Sunday, so it's a great day to enjoy your family and make a nice meal for them. It's a Memorial weekend, and so I mean, not Memorial. I get these two mixed up. Labor Day weekend. It's the 3-day weekend. And so lots of people are having some time together as a family with the 3 days. My husband's working on the house, so he's busy doing that. And so I'm here doing my own thing and enjoying being here with you today. And I hope that you try it. Try getting one of those chickens and let it cool before you try to take it apart because they're very hot when you get them. So, and just have a beautiful, wonderful weekend this Labor Day. And if you're going to church today, I'm praying that we all can get back on track with our churches and spirituality and um, whatever it is you do, that it will all be a good experience and that you will be able to share it with your family. So, love your kids, love your family, and have a great weekend. Bye bye.